This here is my Philodendron Florida Ghost. A couple of weeks ago, something happened, and I'm calling this thing the incident. Everything toppled over. Look at my beautiful new leaf. I know. My heart is still pumping. I have not yet recovered. It was the worst, the absolute worst. It was a nightmare. And in the firing line was my Monstera Albo. This plant was beautiful. It was beautiful with a capital B. Take a look at this picture here. She was majestic and she just given me her first fenestrated leaf. I was excited. This is that first fenestrated leaf. That is gone. And I've got this little leaf here. It's not quite dead yet. Not too sure what I'm going to do with that. I might give it some surgery to help it along. Now, I thought to myself, you know, this is really bad, but how can we regroup from this? What can I do? How can I get my plants back to their former glory? And I thought to myself, I put my thinking hat on, thought, what can I do? What can I do? And I thought, right, light bulb. I will give them a dedicated grow light, pamper them to no end, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get them to the state into which they were before. These two plants are going to live right here. They're positioned pretty far away from the window. It's quite dark in this room, so if I left them like this, not much is going to happen. But I have something really, really special to save the day. In comes my Spectrum32 Grow Light. This is a grow light from MotherLife, and it is absolutely, just look at the packaging. Look at how sleek that looks. It looks so beautiful. I love the black, and that pop of green on that is fabulous. So this comes in two sizes. You could have the 32 or the 16. So I've got the 32. So we're going to open this and see what it looks like. That just slides off. Nice. That's the box. And when I open that, that is what's there. So what is in the box? That is the grow light right there. That is, it's so light. It is truly, oh, it's amazing how light that is. And there's that. That is the base. So the grow light sits on that, and that can actually stand up vertical. And what is this? That is the adapter that plugs into the wall, the AC adapter. And this is supposed to be international, so you should be able to use this in whatever country you're from. We'll find out. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's all the bits and pieces that you need to get your grow light set up. You can have your grow light in two ways. You can have it upright. You can actually anchor it and have the grow light looking down on your plants. I'm going to have it standing up because it's easier for me that way. To do that, they've provided this plate here. That's the screw that's been provided, and that goes in there. And that rests nicely and is flush to the surface. And I'll get this, that little hole there is where that goes. So that goes there nicely, and using the tool that's been provided, I will just screw that in. And that is as simple as just making sure that's nice and tight. And that is screwed in. I live in Australia. That's the one that I need. There's some tabs, black tabs over there. They lock into those. So just align them, plonk that in there and twist, and that locks. And that's how that's secured. So that's good to go into my Australian plug. This is the on-off button. That's from the AC adapter, on-off button. Just click that in there. And this one goes to the grow light itself. Click that in there, and that, my friends, is the grow light ready to go. There are a few other bits and pieces So I don't need any of these because these are adapters for other countries. These are what you would use if you were hanging your grow light up over your plants. So I'll just keep these in a safe space because who knows what I want to do with my grow light later on. But these I know I definitely won't need unless I move countries. And that's my grow light there. I will turn it on for the first time. I haven't seen this, so I'm really excited. Ooh, that is a lovely light. Looks a little bit like a lightsaber, doesn't it? It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at those sleek black lines. It's fabulous. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details about what the light can do and all the rest of this. You can find that online, and I bet there's like heaps and heaps of reviews. The thing I really love about this grow light is the simplicity of it. It's just really easy. I don't have to go out to IKEA and buy something else and have all these bulky lamps all over my house. And it has been said to last for 8 years. Can you imagine? This is going to last for 8 years with normal use. So that's good. That's a really, really good solid investment. And what they've done with this grow light is absolutely phenomenal because LEDs it will deteriorate after a while, and after that 8 years, that'll be the end of it, and it won't be like this anymore. But they've built it so that you can replace that LED board with that. So that's a replacement that you can just buy off them, and then you'll just plonk that in and your grow light will be good to go. So you never have to get rid of this, and all the items that they've used are recyclable, so that's not going to peel off. It's still going to look as sexy as it did the first day you bought it. So that's what I really, really love about it. And what's really good about Mother as well is on their website, they've got a list of plants. So from herbs to house plants that you would potentially be using this grow light for, and they list what their light requirements are and how you take care of your plants. So if you're not sure, you can just go on their website, you have this list of plants, and you can figure out what you're meant to do with your plant. So I'm really, really excited about this, and I'm really excited about what my plants are going to do. When you just get this grow light out of the box, you've got this, and there's a little QR code on there. Grab your phone, do that, and that'll take you to their website, and it shows you how to install it, step by step, how to put it together. So the question is, how am I going to know that this light has been successful? How am I going to know that my plants are growing and thriving? So I'm not changing anything about the plant care of these plants. Both of them are living in Leca, they're living in their reservoirs. I'm not changing anything to do with that. With my Monstera Albo, I am looking for new leaves. That's what I'm looking for. I'm also looking for steady variegation. Nice variegation on that leaf. The plant was already doing really well. If you look at that, it was doing so well. So I'm just looking for a continuation of what I've already got here, but I'm looking for more leaves. More leaves is what I'm looking for this particular plant. For my Florida Ghost, I'm looking for maintenance of that yellow. So I'm hoping that that leaf is not going to start looking like this leaf, because the only reason this leaf is looking like this is because of a lack of light. But maybe because of this grow light, this leaf will stay the way it is. I am also looking for increased number of leaves. So that's a leaf that's about to come out, that one over there. The other thing I'm looking for in my Florida Ghost is activation of grow points that are dormant. The plant already has some grow points on it which are not active, and I'm hoping that with the provision of this light, those grow points are going to be active, and I'm going to have all sorts of different branches coming from everywhere. I'll bring you in closer so you can take a look at what I mean. So if you look at this here, this little pink knob here, that's a grow point that can be activated on here. There's another grow point here, there's another one over here. So lots of potential grow points. I'm really hoping that this light will do it for me. The next time I see you, I will be here reporting to you what these plants are now doing and how everything is growing. I can't wait. I'll see you then. Hello plant friends, it's been 44 days. 44 days since I opened up my grow light and put it in front of my very special plants. There has been a lot happening and I am very, very well pleased. This is my Albo here. Last time we saw this plant, this leaf here was broken. I put a little straw, you know, the straw method for fixing a broken leaf. I put that little straw because I did not want to lose that leaf. And I'll take it out now and show you what's happened since then. Look at that. That leaf is fixed. It doesn't need that straw anymore. And we've had a new leaf since then. This is a leaf that was not there when I put this grow light to help this plant grow 44 days ago. But what's even more exciting is look at that. That is a new leaf on its way right now. This is the leaf that got damaged in the fall. So there was a fenestration there and that's gone. But I got a new one which now has 3 fenestrations. This leaf only had 1. This one's got 3 and there's a new one on the way. I think it's safe to say that my Monstera Albo loved the light that this grow light was giving it. It's doing so well. That's it, living in Leca. Those are its roots there. This plant is just thriving. Show you another one. After I made that video, I thought, hang on a minute, I'll put my Monstera Thai constellation in front of this light as well, because this plant was also going a bit slowly. It only had the 3 leaves, but now look at that. There is this gorgeous leaf that's coming. It's got 3 fenestrations on one side and it looks absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait for it to unravel. But yes, this plant has been sitting in front of the mother grow light and that is what happened. Now let's take a look and see what's happened with my Philodendron Florida Ghost. First up, this is a new leaf. This is a completely new leaf that wasn't there. What I love about this new leaf is it's not completely yellow. It's not like the leaves used to be when it was living in the grow tent and it was completely exposed to light. Those leaves had no chance of surviving outside the grow tent. But this one does have quite a fair bit of green to it, which is really good. The leaf can survive. Look at that. That's another leaf on the way. But remember what I said, one of the benchmarks that I was going to be using was new leaves and activation of growth points. That's something that I really wanted to see happen, and I'm happy to report that that has actually happened. I'll bring it closer and show you. You can see this point here, that is a grow point that is actually growing. There's another one right there. That growth point is actually activating and that is growing as well. There's another one right at the back there. So I've got 1, 2, 3 growth points that are now activating because of exposure to that light. And of course, there's this new leaf that's coming. I will also show you what's been happening with the little plant that I attached to this plant. So this moss pole has got 2 Florida Ghosts on it. One of them is a teeny tiny one and it is down here. And, oh, hang on, move that out of the way. This one here, there it is, it's down here. This one here is a new leaf. As you can see, this leaf is nice and minty green. It is new, and this little plant here is actually thriving. There's another little new leaf coming through there. So all in all, I'm really very happy with what has happened with these plants. My plants fell down. They were just completely decimated. I was so unhappy. I was so sad. But thankfully, I had my mother grow light and I put that to the test, and I can tell you right now, my plants are now rejuvenated and are absolutely growing. So going forward, I will leave this grow light to be just specific for my 3 plants here. So my Florida Ghost, my Albo, and my Monstera Thai constellation will continue to sit in front of this grow light and they will continue to thrive. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen here today and you want to grab yourself a grow light, use the code the Leca Queen. Go and validate the code in the link provided in the description below and you will grab yourself some money off your grow light. I highly recommend the mother grow lights because they look amazing. They really do look amazing. You can use them in various ways and they work. Because of course, the name of the game is to get bigger plants, and that's what I absolutely love. And if you want to see more of my big plants, check out this video here. I'll see you there.